What if I told you that every day of the rest of your life could be spent helping find these guys' homes and creating families? This is my co-host Ace, but he's fixing to get out of here. Hey guys, for presentation 2, we're supposed to talk about a job that we'd be interested in and overviewing it for you guys. So mine has to do with animals. That was my dog Ace, which I'll get into a little bit later. But he's kind of responsible for my choice. So the place, I'm really going to focus on the who, the what, and the why. So the place that I really wanted to talk about was called Heartsong Spay and Neuter Clinic and Rescue in Augusta, Georgia. It's actually my hometown. I had heard a little bit about this business, and it was something I was always interested in. So I actually got a hold of the owner, and I got to talk to her a little bit about both entities of the business and really what the public relations chief would do for the rescue. So, one, who? Heartsong Spay and Neuter Clinic in Augusta, Georgia. The clinic actually came second. The rescue was founded in 1999 by Loretta Emmons in Augusta, Georgia. She basically started out in her house as just taking in animals that her neighbors would find or that she found on the side of the street. And eventually it progressed to where she had to get a building to keep these animals, and she had to find homes for people to take care of them in between and things like that. So the clinic came about in 2009 when she wanted room to keep the rescue animals, but she also needed a business to kind of help support that. And she also wanted to help the problem get solved. So she decided to open a low-cost spay and neuter clinic that would service the area for families who couldn't afford vaccines or spays and neuters at a regular hospital. So this gave the opportunity to not only take care of their pets, but also keep them from breeding, because there's so many babies out there without homes that getting them spayed and neutered is a big step in the right direction. So she's been very successful. The clinic has done very well. She's already been able to upgrade into a new building and really get a customer base that's great for the area. The rescue is still going very strong. It's been 18 years, and she still goes to adoption events every week at a local pet store, and she also has adoptions available all the time at her clinic. So any customer that comes in and is really interested, they can go back there and see the pets, play with them in the yard, and kind of get a feel for them. So it's a really cool company and concept. So my what was the public relations chief, which would be the job that I would like to do and I wanted to know more about. So at first I asked kind of what the responsibilities would be in that role. Obviously, you're responsible for planning events, gaining sponsors, and really putting the news out there and educating the public about the rescue. So you'd plan things like races and walks and silent auctions and dinners, raffles, so that we can get money for the rescue. It takes a lot of money to run the rescue. Loretta said that they really need, just for the cats, Hayden that she has for feral cats, she needs about $600 a month just for that. It's a Hayden that she has, but to feed them and get them their shots, I know it doesn't sound like a lot, but it is a lot. $600 a month is what she needs for that alone, plus to take care of the dogs and everything else. She really needs about a $2,000 allowance a month just to keep the rescue open and keep it going the way it is now. So if you're looking over a course of a year, she needs $24,000, almost a salary, for somebody who's just starting out, for some people. So it's really important to get these events going, and that's really where she needed the most help. And then also crisis management was another thing she talked about pretty heavily. When something happens to an animal in the rescue, or a family that adopted a pet brings it back, or if there's negativity amongst the clinic, it can affect the rescue. So she really is looking for somebody who can take charge of crisis management and the public relations part of it, which public relations chief. So it would be the public relations chief's job to get out in the public, gain knowledge, and also favoritism and goodwill towards the rescue so that people really understand why and what's needed for that. And my why is pretty simple. You saw my baby at the beginning. His name is Ace. He is my rescue. His mom was poisoned and the litter was dumped in the dumpster. We were lucky enough that one of my husband's friends found him, and we were able to rescue him when he was about 5 to 6 weeks old. He's now 8, happy, healthy. The fact that somebody would do that to such an innocent creature just kind of disgusts me, and I have a deep love and connection with animals, and I really love people as well. So I figured a job like this would really be the best way to combine my two loves and my education and passion that I have for communication. So I just was really excited to learn more about a career that I could love and actually make a difference in the world. If you have any more interest in learning about Heartsong or possibly donating, just go to www.heartsongclinic.org, and there's one in Augusta, Georgia, and one in Nevada as well if you're interested. Thank you. Have a great day.